Okay, so I'm making this recording because I am going into court tomorrow, March 11th. That's a Tuesday. Today is March 10th. That's a Monday. So, I'm making this beforehand because I sort of have a prediction of how these things are going to go. Um, these jackasses, right when I figured out, not only does the problem that's occurring with me, which is basically that I'm being gang stalked, right? I'm being persecuted by the basically the United States deep state. I know that sounds totally fucking insane and crazy, but the deep state does exist. It's not how you'd picture it in some movies, but like, it does exist. In any case, so I'm being persecuted, right? And this persecution has reached to the court system. I could just tell. Okay, I could give you some examples, but I can't really remember any specific examples at this point. Well, actually, there was last time. I think I was no, the last time before the last time I was in court. These dumbasses were just like giggling and being a bunch of assholes, and I don't know, it was totally ridiculous. You could see that something was going on. I don't think court is the place to giggle in. And you had the prosecutor, both the defender, I think even the judge, giggling, and that was because I had recently sent a letter to the judge. I think his name's Brian Mc whatever, and then I sent a letter to the other judge, because dude, there's just a lot of fucked up things going on with my case. But basically, here's the basics. Okay, I got maced. I maced some asshole who is definitely one of my the stalker, part of the group that is stalking me. I got arrested for it. Got to go to court. Blah 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 blah. And they've been dicking me around in court. Originally, they wanted to the DA wanted to offer me like a felony charge or something for like a first time offense, and like I didn't want to take it, so I sought out myself, not my attorney, ulterior remedies to my situation. I found one in mental health diversion, but I'm not going to be doing mental health diversion because I think that will give them what they want, like, oh, he's crazy, blah blah blah. No, that's not what's going on here. They're trying to make it seem like I'm insane when they're the ones that are crazy. Anyways, so tomorrow in court, here's my prediction. Here's what I think is going to happen tomorrow, because the time before last time, like as soon as I figure out how to prove my case in court, and as soon as I found out specifically that these crimes happen in Riverside, you can go on to Facebook and then search for gang stalking in Riverside County. You will find that group page. So I found out all this information, sent it to my attorney, and basically what happened is the Emily Casillas, the actual public defender, not for any lawyer for mental health court or whatever. So I sent that shit to her, and lo and behold, like I sent them that shit to them 2 days before. I was supposed to show up in court. I showed up in court. Guess what the fuck happens? Suddenly, like, they have like a question of like the competency of like my mental health. Well, that's interesting. Cause like the time before that, I literally told, like, because I was still in mental health court or whatever, I literally told them that, like, or diversion court, I literally told them, like, hey, I want to have a trial, blah, 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 blah. And, like, they were even trying to, like, get me to not take the fucking trial because, like, apparently the trial was going to fall on, like, around Christmas. And, like, apparently, dude, even, like, this is how I know the attorneys are in on it, because they told me not to, like, you don't want to go to court during the holidays, people are pissed off, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I literally looked it up, and I even asked an attorney. It's like, people are more, uh, they're more, I guess, forgiving around that times. So that's basically what they did. I was supposed to come in, I think, on sometime in early December to have like a pre-trial conference. Then all of a sudden, these fuckers, because like apparently 2 days before I sent the attorney, um, you know, evidence saying that, hey, I can prove that these crimes exist. I can prove sort of like these crimes happen in the county, blah 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 blah, and then all of a sudden now there's like a competence, like a fucking competency hearing. And here's the thing about competency hearings too. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be longer than I wanted it to be, but here's the thing about competency hearings too. Okay. With competency hearings, like, it's at the judge's discretion. Oh, are you crazy or not? He has two psychiatrists, basically, which I already talked to tell him, like, oh, is this guy, healthy enough for court? And the way I kind of feel how it's going by talking to those two fucking psychiatrists, one was nice and the other one was not so nice. He was also asking me like questions in a dumb way, like in a very open-ended way, where like I could have said like what the fuck ever, and the first thing that comes to my head, and then like all of a sudden, maybe his thought process is crazy. So I don't know exactly. That's not true. I think I know exactly what the fuck they're gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna come in and they're gonna say, oh, we think you have some sort of like problem with your cognitive abilities, or you are fucked up enough that we think you're fucked up enough that you can't go to court. At which point, and again, that's totally at the judge's discretion. There is no trial for that. There's no jury for that. It's just like the judge's discretion. So I'm pretty sure that these fools are gonna basically say that, oh hey, sorry, they're doing some stupid shit. I'm pretty sure that these I'm gonna go in tomorrow, and even though I think I did really well during their examination of me, they're gonna say like, oh, we have some doubts, blah 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 blah, and then they're gonna like try to like get me hospitalized or some bullshit like that because I'm totally fucking insane, supposedly, right? All in an attempt to basically delay my case and delay the inevitable, which is that I have proof that, number one, the guy who fucking I maced, he was being aggressive towards me. He was also smoking pot at around the time he was being aggressive towards me. This motherfucker apparently he already lied during an investigation for the court to ask them like what was he doing over there at that time. I mean, and then I have like proof that like the crime that I'm experiencing, which is again oppression from the deep state, is that like fucking it literally happens. Like I literally found a goddamn Facebook group saying that this happens in this county. Not only that, but like I literally wrote both judges, telling them that like I almost died in fucking prison, and they literally, and I think in that letter too, I included like a fucking link to like a link to like an article. I forgot who it was from, but they basically said that the California AOG was looking into like the Riverside Sheriff's Department, their jail, because like apparently some prisoners had died inside their jail cell. And I literally almost had that happen to me. Okay. But yet somehow I'm the crazy one. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna upload this. I'm gonna upload this online, and then I'm gonna share it with the court and pretty much almost everybody else I can think of. Okay. And the reason why is to show that, hey, my prediction's gonna like come true, whatever. Hell, I mean they're always spying on me like 24/7, right? So it's like they kind of already know like where I'm going with this. So I mean, hell, it may not happen tomorrow. That may not happen tomorrow, but I bet you going forward, um hell, through this entire process, it's been shitty. And you could say that that's like, oh, that's like something that everybody goes through when they go through like a process like this. You don't want to be a defendant in a criminal case. But Like, mine's different because I literally said that I think I'm being set up, and what happened to me in person, all right? Like, I literally have proof, okay? Like, I have proof of, like, fucking cuts into my wrists because of the fucking handcuffs. Like, and the handcuffs, like, I